I really like Tezzeret Agent of Bolos. It's just a new way for blue deck, and you know you can beat a blue bad deck without Chase. If you build the deck according to Tezzeret, you can have Tezzeret being better than Chase. And you can play without Chase.
Do you think people would be surprised to find that you're excited about the blue-black card?
Probably not. But actually, that's not that much a control card. It can be aggressive, a lot aggressive. Particularly, I like the interaction with the Nexus, Igmoth Nexus, just to make your land 5/5 Infector, kills them in 2 shots, like this.
Yeah, pretty much everything's looking pretty cool so far. I really like the Zenith cycle, and specifically the Blue Sun Zenith. I don't think it's getting as much talk as like Green Sun Zenith, which has immediate applications and things like Elves. But I think Mindspring was a pretty powerful card once people realized that they weren't going to be getting, Curiosity back or not Opportunity back. Excuse me. Once they realized that they were going to have to pay X for their draw spells, and Mindspring started seeing play, then I think this being an instant, adding an extra blue on, it's not irrelevant, but at the same time, you only have to run 2 Blue Sun Zeniths in your control deck or whatever, and end of turn, when you're not countering something, you just draw 6 cards. That's obviously the pipe dream is 6 cards, but then you shuffle it back in. You can easily find it again with Jason, fetch lands, and things like that. So I think that's a really good card.
I saw Inkmouth Nexus. I think that's the name of it. It's the land that you can make a 1/1 artifact flying creature, but it has infect instead of just regular damage. And it's pretty good. I mean, it's strictly better than the old Inkmouth Nexus, which I love, just because it's a faster clock. I don't know what other infect cards they can make to sort of help boost up that type of deck, but it's definitely a very step in the direction for an infect deck for construct.
Well, there are very few. One of the ones that have like jumped out at me that I think is going to be very playable and very fun is Hero of Oxid Ridge.
And what is it that you like about the card?
It's a very aggressive card. I'm a fan of aggressive-based strategies, and I can really get behind like a red card that just turns sideways and attacks and does some damage.
Sure.
This is basically a type of card that is kind of going to beg for aggro strategies to be built around it, or more or less to be included in aggro strategies, which I'm a fan of. And, I can really see myself, playing this in a Type 2 tournament, Magic Online, real life, whatever. I can see myself sleeping this up. I like it.
I like Mirrodin Emissary.
And why?
Because it's like really good for Valakut against aggro decks. Like they have a tough time like with some clocks, and it's really good to just put it down there, and it's always going to block and get you a land. And then the green Sun card, Green Sun Zenith, it's really good against for Valakut as well. But these cards like make the deck weaker against blue, so it's like really metagame dependent. Like now you can actually build Valakut 2 different ways, which I think is really interesting. Like you can run like Summoning Trap anti-blue cards, or you can run a lot of anti-aggro cards. So I really like how that deck's gonna evolve a lot more as time goes on, and like Lotus Cobra and stuff like that. Like the deck just can keep growing, and it's not gonna be as stale as it was before. So I like how it's evolving.